So for the global server, you guys got Oskha very ahead of time. You got him before even Hikari and Casti banner, and you got him even before Tiziano and Nier banner even. He was released after Nier and Tiziano, so oh my gosh, what is this? And the buff Oskha on top of that. I never expect them to release Oskha before they release Tiziano, but Oskha is the Restorer of Wealth and also the Have-Not, which have got buff. He is a speed DPS in JP, and he is a speed DPS now, except the difference is that he got buff, so he's now a speed DPS at Hitfire, compared to in JP. His main gimmick is that you set his own boost point to 0, and then you do a massive damage with him. He got buffed in the end with this skill of it though, so in a way it kinda creates the anti-synergy thing, so it's like a suffering from success kind of thing. His 4-hit skill, Cross Shredder Strike and Purgation Thrust are his main skill. There's other skill too, but he's already hitting damage cap, so you won't use the 2-hit one. The 2-hit one hit for a lot of damage though. You can use that skill if you want to like hit the enemy when the enemy is not broken. But normally if you want to do something to break the enemy, you either use the ultimate 10-hit or use one of these skills. Cross Shredder Strike 4-hit single for single target and Purgation Thrust for AoE. Contempt for Wealth is his main buffing skill. You rarely see skilled up buff unit themselves are really good, but this one is really good because it's grant everything you need a DPS to be good. 30% attack up and speed damage up, and also guarantee crit. Also beat people prohibition, which synergizes with his passive. The field way you can use as a combo is turn 1 you boost max Contempt for Wealth, and then turn 2 you use his Subete wa Tabanase, and then turn 3 you use his EX skill again to recharge his Subete wa Tabanase, and then you do it again. His EX skill is 1000 arms, it got buffed in the end by a lot. The condition to using this skill is easier now. Before in JP it was you must use your ultimate ones, and now in the end is now you have to just have speed damage up on your character. It also got buffed to also restore 1 ultimate usage, which is like his strongest thing that Oskha has, so preferably use this after the ultimate, okay, so you don't waste the ultimate gain again. As for his passive, most of his passive is self-buffing passive. The first one is like for the level 6 boost thing like Sazantos have, and also self 30% attack up. The second thing is grant potency up based on the amount of boost point you have. In JP there was only the 0 effect, which is 300 potency up at 0 effect, which is time for power, okay? Sometimes you might think 300% potency up is 3 times power, but no, it's 4 times power. So they buffed this in EN so that you can now also have potency up at 5 boost point, which a while ago, like I say, it creates an anti-synergy, mainly because the potency that you use for him at 5 boost point is more potency. You boost max him at 5 boost point than using his skill at 0 boost point. So in a way they buff him. In JP it wasn't supposed to be like this. In JP you just like use the skill at 0 boost point. But now because the skill, all of his skill got 100% potency up, right? It's kind of make it so that you want to use the skill at 5 boost point also. But it's hard to get to 5 boost point because Contempt for Wealth, right? Is so Contempt for Wealth and also his EX skill, they set his they give him BP prohibition, so he can't easily gain 5 boost point. And you have to wait to gain 5 boost point. You have to wait like either 1 or 2 turn of battle, or maybe 1 turn if you have around the EX or some boost point regeneration from somewhere, to gain 5 boost point, and then you have to activate Contempt for Wealth. Preferably you want to use Contempt for Wealth at the beginning of battle right away, so it's slightly anti-synergy. Overall though, because his main skill is his ultimate after all, you can just kind of ignore the other 2 effects of this skill. Like ignore the 5 boost point 1 and the 3 boost point 1, just use the 0 boost point 1. Because most of the time you want to spam his ultimate for big damage anyway, so. And lastly, his ultimate is Subete wa Tabanase, and also got buffed in EN again. This time it's the effect of the debuff is applied before the damage, so the skill would do the damage after the debuff is applied. In JP it was before. Well, the debuff was after the 10 hit, but now it's before, and in a way it's kind of ruined it too, because the way they implement it in game is that he do a 1 hit first, that debuff, and then he pause a bit, and then he do a 9 hit, which kind of ruined the momentum of the Subete wa Tabanase. if only it was like in JP where he do 10 hit consecutively, it'd make it look nicer. But in EN, his Subete wa Tabanase is like, it's slightly not visually appealing. I wish it was like 10. I wish it was like a debuff first, like signal type of debuff, and then do a 10 hit. Not like 1 hit to debuff and then do 9 extra hit. I guess if you change an existing character in JP, I guess you have to modify the skill a bit, so I guess that's why that happened, I guess. You want to get his O10 first, because A1 is good, it's more damage, and I know his EX skill also restores his damage, but O10 also grants him an extra charge at battle, so you have like 3 times ultimate usage per battle with 2 on his ultimate and 1 from his EX skill. So therefore, O10 always first, I'll go over A1. The only time I would say go A1 over going for O10 is that you also want to go for A4, you pull a lot of dupe for him and you're close to A4, so you might as well go for A4 first, but you're not going for A4, then just go for O10 first then. Also, you wonder what he says since you're gonna spam his ultimate a lot. Subete wa Tabanase is like releasing everything, I think. Tabanase is like let your hand go, and Subete is like everything, so let your hand go up everything is what he say. Do you care about Kaine Tiziano? Because even if Oskha got buffed, he's still pretty much the same. He was already a good unit, except they made him gooder. This was not like a Roland suddenly turned good miracle or a Kanade case also. This was just an already good unit become an already greater unit, like Ochet is. And in that case, Kaine and Tiziano is still better, mainly because Tiziano exists, okay? If Tiziano doesn't exist, then Kaine power would not be this much. Like, she is strong, very strong dagger, but Kaine and Tiziano are just so much better because dagger implant, bring it everywhere. Maybe like you can wait like a year for Black Maiden Russo to bring the weakness bypass thing for Oskha too. But for now, in the future meta, in the up-close future meta, it will be Kaine and Tiziano. If you care for the meta, you still use those two. You still get those two. They will carry you through everything in the game. If you don't care for meta and only care for fire and speed content, then you get Oskha, because Oskha is really good. He was good before, he was even greater now. Spamming Titan Ultimate is great as a shield shaping and also ultimate debuff, and his own damage from his buff too is way better now. So get Oskha if you want to have fun and also just care about speed and fire stuff.